The world is on the brink of an energy revolution, and solar power is leading the charge. For decades, solar energy was considered expensive and inefficient, but recent breakthroughs have slashed costs by 10 times, making it the cheapest energy source in history. What caused this dramatic price drop? How will it change our future? And what does this mean for fossil fuels? In this video, we'll explore the game-changing innovations that made solar power ultra-affordable, how it's transforming global energy markets, and why the future of electricity is brighter than ever. If you love science and tech, hit that like button, subscribe to Science Kalp, and let's dive in. Just 20 years ago, solar panels were a niche technology, expensive and inefficient. Only wealthy homeowners or governments could afford them. But today, solar is cheaper than coal, gas, and even wind in most parts of the world. Here's how the cost dropped. In the year 2000, it was $10 per watt. By 2010, it had dropped to $3 per watt. Fast forward to 2020, and it was just 20 cents per watt. And now, in 2024, it could be as low as 10 cents per watt. That's a 100 times reduction in just 2 decades. Several key factors drove this price crash. First, advances in solar panel efficiency. Early solar panels converted only 6 to 10% of sunlight into electricity. Today, the best commercial panels reach 23 to 25% efficiency, and lab prototypes exceed 47%. New materials like Perovskite solar cells promise even higher efficiency at lower costs. Second, mass production and economies of scale. China's massive investment in solar manufacturing flooded the market with cheap panels. Global production skyrocketed from 1 gigawatt in 2000 to over 300 gigawatts in 2023, driving prices down. Third, cheaper and better batteries. Solar energy was pretty much useless at night until battery storage improved. Lithium-ion battery prices fell by 90% in the last decade, making solar plus storage systems viable. And finally, government policies and subsidies. Tax credits, feed-in tariffs, and renewable energy mandates helped boost adoption, encouraging more investment and innovation. Perovskite solar cells, the next big leap. Silicon panels dominate today, but perovskite solar cells could be even cheaper and more efficient. They are flexible, lightweight, and printable, unlike rigid silicon panels. Their efficiency jumped from 3% to over 30% in just 10 years. They have the potential to be 10 times cheaper than silicon. The only problem? Durability. But researchers are close to solving it. Expect commercial perovskite panels by 2025 to 2030. Traditional panels absorb sunlight only from one side. Bifacial panels capture light from both sides, increasing output by 10 to 20% without extra cost. New designs allow solar cells to blend into rooftops or even windows, making solar power more aesthetically appealing. Lakes and reservoirs now host floating solar farms, reducing land use and improving efficiency as water cools panels, boosting output. Solar is already cheaper than coal and gas in most countries. As costs keep falling, fossil fuels will become obsolete for electricity generation. Coal plants are shutting down worldwide. Oil giants like Shell and BP are investing heavily in solar. With solar plus batteries, homes and businesses can generate their own power, reducing reliance on grids. Countries like Germany and Australia already see over 30% solar adoption. A green industrial revolution is upon us. With cheap solar power, we can now produce green hydrogen for clean fuel. Imagine electric vehicles powered directly by sunlight, and carbon-neutral factories and cities becoming a reality. The next challenge, though, is storage and grid upgrades. Since the sun doesn't always shine, better batteries and smart grids are crucial. Innovations like solid-state batteries and flow batteries will help store excess solar energy for nights and cloudy days. Solar-powered everything is becoming a reality. Just imagine solar roads generating power as cars drive over them. Space-based solar farms beaming energy to Earth 24/7. And even self-charging electric cars with solar roofs. The possibilities are endless. Ultra-low energy costs. If solar keeps getting cheaper, electricity could become almost free in sunny regions. This would revolutionize industries, transportation, and even desalination, turning seawater into fresh water. A carbon-free world by 2050? The International Energy Agency predicts solar could supply 40% of global electricity by 2040. Combined with wind, nuclear, and hydro, we could achieve a zero-emission energy system within decades. Solar power is no longer the future, it's the present. With costs dropping 10 times in 20 years, solar is now the cheapest and fastest-growing energy source on Earth. The implications are huge. Lower energy bills for everyone, fewer greenhouse gas emissions, and energy independence for nations. The next decade will bring even more breakthroughs. Perovskite solar, AI-optimized grids, and space-based solar farms could make fossil fuels a thing of the past. What do you think? Will solar power dominate the future? Let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the future of energy, smash the like button, subscribe to Science Kalp, and hit the bell icon so you don't miss our next video. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next episode.